the scan. It's got the UPC on there. It's got the Sherwin-Williams number on there, and it also tells you what base to use.
It doesn't have a UPC on it.
Yeah,
The other one, the Best
It's
Look
just-
will have the do it best number
deep
on it.
base, and then there's your UPC. So you need a satin deep and Accolade. Need two of them.
Mom, that's what-
What's this less?
Yeah, you got a mouse in his pocket, right?
Well, you don't know where any of the paint is.
It's the Pratt & Lambert Accolade, John.
Okay, which number, John?
So you can go through, look at UPC, and you can look at the product style. You know what I'm saying? What's the product?
Well, I'm looking for deep base.
Okay, so you're looking for a deep base, what sheen?
Satin.
Okay, so try to find your satin first.
Interior satin. Deep base. Okay. 7/16.
So all your sheens are.
I'm running over. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the middle of your lunch here.
So once you find like your satin or your eggshell or whatever, then you know what color you're looking at for that can of paint. That you
Okay. Right. John, he needs two, doesn't he? You need two.
Two, yep.
Yeah, the Best Look come up with that
Correct.
number.
No problem, guys.
Not today. Not supposed to ask.
Thank
you.
Okay, so open her up.
One exemption.
We open up here. We open.
Huh? That's not me. You want to go tell her that you don't like that
Rob,
idea? You're
what you
welcome.
guys need? You guys need a workspace right here. Is what you need. Like a little countertop, even if it's open on the bottom, to keep that underneath there still. Just some sort of countertop here, so that they can open it up, go right there, bring it back over here, hammer it on.
Okay. You got one in your garage?
Oh, you have a can closer.
You got
There
one in
you
your garage I can have?
I build you one.
Okay, so now where are we going?
Right into the.
Machine. Don't spill it.
Push it back.
you. Yeah, bring it up a
Yeah.
little bit. You're gonna have to line it up with the eye underneath.
Yep.
So here's the eye.
Does that one have a laser on it or no?
Apparently not, because it's not shining.
I just called the eye.
Oh, okay. A lot of times they'll have a laser. They'll shoot down into this. So you can see that's
I have a
line.
laser.
Going back here.
No, usually there's one up top.
Okay.
That shoots, but it might not be. This is a newer machine. I'm not super familiar with this
Well,
one.
that's
So.
good.
How many here have purged this paint machine before? How many have not? How many of you not know how to or just have not? Okay. Just so you know, if it's not done every day, and I know that a lot of the girls at the cash stations do this every day, if that's not purged every day, April, what happens?
It squirts paint or paint on your pants.
It's all gummed up in there.
Especially
And it squirts straight
So
out.
there's a reason we have to purge that every morning. April got to wear paint on her brand spanking new shoes that she got that
And
day.
pants.
Yeah, and pants.
Not
So
fun.
go ahead and hit dispense on the.
Here?
Yep. Say how many paint containers?
Yes,
You can
it's
do
one.
2.
Okay, so changing that.
Better be ready with that next can. You gotta switch it really quick.
Just do with it. I said the color.
I'm just kidding, John. You don't have to be that quick.
One of us.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing mine.
So he's got.
Hey, John, I keep putting the same color in.
Just painted. He's got front walls all built.
Yes, it does it by certain measurements.
So
So sometimes it'll dispense 3 or 4 different amounts of the same paint, same color as the
Although it
same
looked really nice.
thing. So it's like, okay.
She's the boss.
The distributor can only hold so much. Like, remember the old machine, you had to go to 2 ounces,
Right.
put it all down, fill the tube back up, put it down.
Well, that was
Yeah.
6 ounces
Great.
of that. That's a lot of color in there. A lot of blue in there.
Right. Almost the entire house is this color called Wish from Benjamin Moore. It's just this real, it's a grayish. They call it a gray beige. Almost the entire house.
Well, I got a gray little
Do you?
gray cabinet, and I've got tile on it, and all over the gray. It's gonna be nice.
Beautiful.
I can't wait.
You know, outside
Next time I'm in, I
squirrel.
want to see pictures.
Oh, I'll bring some.
Well, the,
in.
I think it was the red one.
Yep.
Oh, I hated cat. I hated
We'll
yellow
dispense the
oxide.
one.
Every time you went to use it,
Take it off
yellow
there, put the
oxide,
lid on,
every time you went to
it'll
use it,
stop
you had to
and
stick
it'll say, tell you on there.
something up in
Yeah.
there to declog it.
This is a newer machine. It's called X-Smart. It's slow. Most of the automatic tip machines take about 5 seconds to tip the gallon. But that being said, this is about 90% less expensive than the other ones, and it cuts down on mistakes. I mean, this is going to save you guys your time.
You're good.
So what does it say?
Insert.
Wait,
So
Don't
don't
hit.
insert.
No.
You need
Pull
to,
that one out of there.
and you'll probably have to put the lid on, so I'll get out of the way.
Johnny, put it in here, over here.
Yes, while everyone is listening, we do not use rubber mallets to close paint cans anymore under any circumstances. I guess I should have said it louder, huh?
Also use some muscle.
That's why they keep disappearing. I know they keep reappearing up here, and they keep disappearing when I see them.
Is this supposed to be fastened down?
It's not that relevant.
Okay.
Do the snack, turn it.
Yeah.
When we get the workstation built, John, it'll be tightened down.
And then you'll
Be a
want
place for a
to,
mallet too.
So you hit OK on that second can, if you don't mind.
Sorry. All right, then put the stick. What about?
What about
You gotta
the
shake
Say
Dalmatian?
drop of
You
paint.
gotta shake it first.
shake it.
Put your time
You
out.
can put the sticker on there anytime.
I thought the sticker
I usually
was.
put the sticker on it before I shake it.
yeah, how do you know the time when you shake it?
Actually, that
It'll
what's
say it
nice
over
about
here.
that right there, as you know, bright white and ultra white are your lighter colors, right? So I always do white if I'm doing bright white or ultra white, but anything else I always do is dark.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it'll say on the screen.
Go ahead and quote. Yep.
Yeah.
It'll say recommended shake time on the screen usually.
Okay.
3 minutes.
So it's automatic.
Oh, I tried to put my foot down.
Remind me tomorrow. Tell him he's got updates on one of these computers.
This should do 5 gallon buckets. Yes, that shelf that's there.
No, I need a shaker.
This one will.
Oh, this
What does it
is.
say updates on?
Or if you're doing
The updates are Windows updates that need to be.
Oh, really? Wow.
On this one here,
Yeah.
Interesting. That interesting.
This is violence. The store I used to run, we had was set up just like this. We had a counter, we had our equipment back here, but our counter had doors on the back here, so everything was hidden. I watched a girl one time put 2 gallons in here, then put them in the correct way, and she hit start, and it shot out of there like a bullet. Hit that, open on the ceiling, a hole inside.
Hey, party.
All afternoon to clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
So I told you guys I've been in hardware since I was 16 years old. My second day on the job, she hired me to lift heavy stuff. My second day on the job, I was taking a pallet driveway sealer up front, and they said we're offloading them from the buckets, from the pallet, and just stacking them on the floor 3 high. I didn't know any better. I left the pallet jack up, offloaded half the pallet on one side, cost 50 shift, 8 5-gallon buckets opened up on the floor. Driveway sealer. I was gonna quit. I was 60 years old. It was my second day on the job. I almost just said I quit. You know, I was so embarrassed and I felt so bad. If I would quit, I wouldn't be here today. That's for sure. But that was a mess.
Sure.
Just make sure everybody is aware that it does actually say right here. It does actually tell you the recommended shake time right there.
So real fast, while those are shaking, I'm going to show you guys something real fast. Yeah, it says.
It tells you how long to shake
So
it.
3 minutes, which that was set up for 3 minutes. So real fast, we talked about when you're doing best look, you're always going to select best look PNP. So we're going to go through here real fast. We'll do one real fast. We'll do the same color. F308. So do it best. And say we're going to make it in best look stain. Somebody wants a best look stain. Look up the color number 308. F. Great Basin. Next. Go to select product. Exterior. Now, if you look here, you have best look PNP. You always select best look paint and primer. Always. Unless they're getting exterior stain in best look. Because it's not paint and primer, it's just regular best look. So if you select just regular best look on there, it'll say alkyd or latex solid color stain. So that's what you select, latex solid color stain, and then you just go through the rest of it, and then it tells you what to use. So the only time you do not select best look PNP is if you're doing a best look exterior stain. Okay? Does it make sense? So let's see how that color came out. Does this one get closed?
Yeah, it's closed. It's
Are you
just
sure?
Yeah, put it in there.
Because I'm not cleaning it up. It's not
Put a
closed.
sticker on top.
gotta open it up and get the paint, then put the sticker.
It doesn't matter whether the sticker's on there or not. That's what that formula's gonna be.
So what I usually have stores do is to keep Q-tips over here, and then you just dip a little bit Q-tip on there, and you just put a little dot on like the side of the label there.
Okay.
That way it shows it against the white.
So a little quick side note on that. I did it done here. If you put a dab on the top of that paint can, do not use the heat gun to dry the top of that paint lid.
Why?
Because you'll cook the paint on the inside of the can.
That and your label gets all this color too,
Yeah.
because they're
So let it dry.
thermal label.
Yeah, I mean, just put it on thin. You don't have to put it on super thick.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I like that.
And it's actually going to dry darker than that too.
Yeah. Normally the guys
That's
will
all right.
shade darker.
So it's going to do that.
Let me see.
Close it back up again.
I bet you like a piece of paper, wipe your finger on
There
it.
are some napkins, or I put it in towels.
Yeah, the paint.
Shoulders right there.
You guys have a paint
We are
department
the
and no
cleanest-
paper towels?
We're the cleanest employees in the history of paint employees, Matt. We don't need it.
Right here.
I notice that every time I come up here. It's like,
Oh,
See, you're on it. Thank you so much.
I knew that there were some.
Thank you.
That's that. You guys have any questions for me?
Yes.
Are you gonna show us the stain, how to get to this
Yes.
part?
Brand new. I don't know anything about it yet. Every store has it. They send them into every store to put on there.
I had a contract with that.
Really?
They said it lasts for a long time.
Really?
Because some people don't like the smell of the paint.
Right.
That actually covers up the smell of the paint.
You're the first person I've had that has used it. And most of you use it. I don't know.
Yeah, I drilled his questions, I'm like, how long is it?
Right.
It's about 30 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's awesome. I go, can I order one for you?
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So on the stain, I showed them over there. Always select basketball PNP, which stands for paint primer, unless you're doing the stain. You select regular basketball because it's not paint primer, it's just regular basketball. And then once you select regular basketball, it'll come up. It'll say exterior, solid color latex, and then you just follow the process. So it's the only. Exactly right. So I'm going to take my card over here somewhere, and you guys call me. Other than that, you are Good to go. You guys
Yeah,
can go
I
eat lunch, right? Yes, sir.
The other day, we found out about that competitive button on there.
Yes.
Nobody ever told us anything about it. We had a customer come in, wanted to kind of paint at another place. And they wanted a formula for it. We figured out that you can actually